Mother, tell your children not to walk my way.
Everybody, and it's me, Truthslayer. How you doing? And of course, here to talk. Just saw Impact, and wow, wasn't great Impact, I'll admit, but come on, I mean, they're moving the storylines along great. We got Angle, and and maybe the thing with his wife was a little much, but come on, he's gonna be so hated now. He's gonna be so hated. Joe's gonna be so over. It's gonna be great. We're not gonna have like what we have on the other brand, where the guy that's supposed to be face isn't really a face because he's getting booed. But come on, this is going to be so great, and and we're going to get to see Joe versus Angle for the fourth time. I mean, I know the first three weren't bad matches. I mean, let's be honest, they were all very good matches at the very least, and you can't say that. You definitely cannot say they weren't very good matches. I mean, some of you may not like them too much, but come on, maybe TNA pulled the trigger a little bit better. Maybe Kurt wasn't quite ready for that type of match yet, but he's definitely ready now. This is going to be a great match. And yes, it's for all the titles. Yes, I know, but come on. I mean, if Joe wins this, what a better way to say, we're sorry, Joe. We're sorry that we didn't have faith in you. We're sorry we didn't push you when we should have. We're sorry we didn't give you the title. And they're giving him all the titles. I mean, that'll be a historic moment. He'll have all of those titles. I mean, come on, what better way? And then maybe, hopefully, Joe will sign that 3-year extension, and we'll have the foundation, we'll have the future of TNA, and it will be great and wonderful, and we can just keep going on. And everything else that happened. I mean, it was just great. And of course, we've got the Abyss and Sting storyline still going along, and and they're bringing in some, the WWE talent they're bringing in. I know some people don't really like it that much, but come on, Test was good. I mean, as much as people don't want him, Test is good. He's another big man. TNA needs more big men. Test, no matter what you want to say, Test was always at least decent in the ring. And hopefully they're going to use him correctly, and he's definitely a guy that I think TNA can really use. And they're also bringing in, I don't know if any of you heard, the rumor is they're going to bring, they have Dustin Rhodes, and supposedly they're going to give him a Gold Dust type gimmick. I know they're ripping off the WWE again, but come on, let's face it. I mean, Dustin Rhodes was the best when he was Gold Dust, and if they can rip off that gimmick, I don't see any harm in it. I mean, WWE's ripped off gimmicks before too, so I think that'll be fine. That'll be great. We all loved Gold Dust. I mean, we all loved to laugh at him. At least he was entertaining. He was fun to watch. That's the type of thing TNA needs. I mean, if the direction TNA is going, that's the type of thing they need right now. And the best Gold Dust stuff was always when Vince Russo was writing for him. So I got a lot of faith in that. And we're also going to finally get to see that Steiners versus 3D match. I'm looking really forward to that. I hope all of you will too. I mean, come on. I mean, that's a mark-out moment. Maybe the match won't be very good, but just to see them all in the ring at the same time and just wrestling and to see who might actually be the best tag team out of the two is great. And due to Scott's injury, and unfortunately, Scott got injured, but TNA delivered on that. I mean, Scott, they were put in a bad spot, and who do they bring out? They bring out Road Warrior Animal. I mean, come on. Road Warrior Animal and Rick Steiner versus Team 3D. Wasn't a great match, but come on, that was a mark-out moment. Everybody knows it. You got to give TNA props for that. I mean, that delivered. And, as much as maybe the pay-per-views have not been up to where they should be, you got to say the vast majority of TNA pay-per-views this year have definitely out-delivered WWE. I mean, sure, Royal Rumble is one of the big 4 pay-per-views. I mean, it's usually pretty good. It's the Royal Rumble match. I mean, let's be honest. Then WrestleMania delivered, and Backlash was good. I mean, Backlash was good. You got to give them credit there. But come on, every other pay-per-view TNA has put on has been much better, in my opinion, than what WWE's put on. So so if you've got a friend, have him over, bring him over, and introduce him to the wonders of TNA. Set him down, let him see the pay-per-view. I mean, if you got a bar or something that you go to and that normally has WWE pay-per-views that don't have TNA pay-per-views, ask the manager why they don't have TNA pay-per-views. Try to get TNA out there. I mean, come on. And hopefully all of you are subscribed to TNA Today. TNA Today is without a doubt the best thing TNA has going. I mean, that's great. It's anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes to another addition to Impact, and the guys that they're not able to get over due to their 1-hour time slot, and hopefully they'll get their 2-hour, but we don't. Let's keep that at bay at the moment. Let's just keep that at bay. But hopefully they're going to get that 2-hour time slot. But until then, this is a great way to get angles over. I mean, they show at least one match a week on there, which is good. I mean, and the matches are usually really good. And it's the type of matches we want to see here on YouTube. So, you gotta love that. And it's fun stuff. I mean, come on. I mean, have you seen it? I mean, they've got the beauties on there, which is always good to see. And as much as you hate Don West, I mean, Don West deals of the day. I mean, have you guys ever actually gone to TNA's website and looked at their shop and looked at Don deals or Don West deals of the day? Some of those are really good. And, you know, you got, I mean, they often sell the first AJ Styles DVD for really cheap. That's a great DVD. Have you ever seen that DVD? Wow, that's got a lot of great matches on it. Same thing with the Christopher Daniels DVD and the Raven DVD. That DVD is good too. Sometimes they've got the best of the X Division on there. I mean, come on. And let's face it. I mean, if you love TNA and if you're new to TNA, man, go check out those 2005 pay-per-views. That was probably a pay-per-view run that we have never seen in this business. I mean, literally. I mean, it was so good. There's so many great pay-per-views that were on that year. You really can't go wrong. Just pick one and go with it. I mean, it was a really, really good year for TNA. Check those out. You know, it's a great way to let TNA know what we want to see. That we would love to see them go back to that 2005 year. I mean, come on, that's just great stuff. And think, I mean, right now TNA has a better roster than they had in 2005. And 2005 was such a great and wonderful year. I mean, now you've got Christian Cage and you got Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe, and you know, and all those guys they're bringing in Test. I mean, and, you know, and I think Test will be a really good fit in TNA. I really feel that he's going to be a great fit in TNA. Now, I cannot stress that enough, how awesome it's going to be, because I really do feel that they're going to be able to do great things with him. So, yeah, I mean, come on, guys. I mean, come on. We need some more, you know, all these people that want to come on here and bash TNA. We got to show them that TNA is where it needs to be. I mean, they're continually listening to us. I mean, come on. Have any of you been to the fan fests? I mean, come on. You go there and they listen to you. I mean, and they're listening to the fans. I mean, the fans were griping and complaining that they weren't touring. So what are they doing? They're touring now. I mean, they're just starting, but come on, they're touring now. They're going out. They're in the Midwest right now. All pay-per-views next year are going to be out of Orlando, which is a great and wonderful thing. They're you know, the pay-per-views are drawing really well, like 6,000 people per pay-per-view. I mean, come on, that's really good for, you know, just starting out, just leaving. It's not maybe where they should be, but hopefully they're going to get there. We just got to support them. We just got to let them know what's good and what we think they're doing bad. I mean, we need to voice our opinion that, you know, VMK needs to stay off of TV. I mean, let's be honest. The VMK needs to stay off of TV. That's just the way it is. And, you know, and just let it be. I mean, you know, I know morale is said to be low in the locker room right now, but hopefully, you know, if any of you can go to the shows, go to the shows. Let the guys know, hey, man, just stick it out. We have faith in you. We know that this is going to be great. You're gonna change the wrestling world. I mean, come on. Who would have thought 5 years ago that we would have had a promotion that would have been able to go out there and put on the types of matches we're getting to see? I mean, you know, Ultimate X. I mean, who would have ever thought we'd see something as awesome as Ultimate X? You know, and a pay-per-view full of steel cages. I mean, I love steel cages. I don't know about you, but I love the idea of having a whole pay-per-view full of steel cages. It's a great, wonderful thing. You know, and hopefully, you know, if we can just write out this, if we can keep telling them what we think we can do better, and we all should tell them what we think we should do better and voice our opinions on that, because hopefully they'll listen, because I'm telling you, they will listen to us, and they'll listen to their fans. They're good about listening to their fans, and they'll give us what we want, and hopefully, you know, they'll become a power, and they'll be able to compete with the WWE, which will even be better for the wrestling business, because let's face it, it's going to be a while. I mean, it's not going to happen overnight, but hopefully they're going to be able to compete. And once they do that, that's going to make the wrestling business just that much better. You know what? I mean, that's just great. I mean, think of all the great things TNA's got going right now. I mean, they got a tag team division. WWE doesn't even have a tag team division right now. I mean, you got the Motor City Machine Guns. You've got freaking LAX. You have Team 3D. You got the Steiners. I mean, maybe the Steiners and Team 3D are a little out of it, but come on. I mean, it's still Team 3D and it's still the Steiner brothers. I mean, come on. That's pretty good. You know, and a whole list of other guys that they can put together from the X Division and put on really great tag teams. I mean, we've seen that. You know, this will be a good year for TNA. I'm telling you, this is going to be great. We just got to support them. We just got to do what we can. And I'm out. I hope you guys enjoyed the vid. Talk to you later.
Let's ride.